Why hello there guys, and welcome back to part 2 of Should I Save My Thai Girlfriend from Jail? Guys, listen, there's not going to be any fancy introduction this time. I'm just going to get right to it because obviously you guys are invested in this story. You wouldn't be back for part 2 if you weren't. So guys, listen, I'm going to tell you something. In the beginning, I truly myself thought just give her the damn money. Then reading down through the comments, a lot of people were like, well, maybe you should cut the salary down. Other people were like, just cut her out completely, move on to the next one. She's a scammer. I'll tell you something, there's a lot of bitter men there. And honestly, I mean, who can blame them? Let's be real about that. So guys, listen, I want to give you a little bit more context on this story, okay? First off, one thing he wanted to explain to you guys was that he did not agree to a salary with her. The 15,000 baht that he gives her every month, that is just something that he's giving her to make her life easier and his life a little bit easier because of the fact that he's trying to do coding, he's trying to do online work and stuff like this. He doesn't want to have to drive her to work every day. So she did buy a used Scoopy and she's paying monthly on that with some of that money. That money also buys her clothing, buys her makeup, her personal stuff, gets her hair done, and she also buys some food for the house that she cooks and stuff like this. So it's not as if they're in one of those crazy, you know, where he's just handing money over all the time relationships, okay? Now, that being said, her money that she gets from the hotel does go back to her mom. Her mom uses that to pay off some of her debt as well as raise her children. And that's where this story does take a turn, guys, because it's going to pay some of her debt. So they have sat down, they've talked to a lawyer, and as it turns out, she's not going to have to go to jail. So thank God for that, because I'm going to tell you something. Even if you really don't care about the girl, you would hate to see anybody spend any time in a prison here in Thailand, guys, because I promise you this much, it would not be much fun. It really wouldn't. I've heard some pretty crazy stories about what goes on here. So the good thing is she's not going to have to go to jail. She does have to pay a large lump sum up front, and it does look like she may have the ability to do some payment plans here and there for different things. What the money stems from, mostly from the 125,000 that she needs right now, is Ministry of Commerce stuff for her business, where she did not file any income tax after the business went bust. And it really went bust because apparently what it was, she with a former boyfriend slash husband, a Thai guy, they bought a truck to start a moving company. And guys, I'm gonna tell you something, this actually happens a lot over here, where some of these girls actually try to start businesses and they do it with their Thai boyfriend or their Thai husband. Now, I will say this much, there's a lot of people here that call themselves husband and wife, but they're really not husband and wife, okay? It's a really weird thing. They don't have the proper paperwork and stuff, they don't have a marriage license, but they just call themselves husband and wife. They've had a ceremony, stuff like this. So I do fully understand that aspect of it, but that's not important to the story. What's important to the story is that she actually tried to run a business. You know, this girl has proven time and time again that, you know, she's not going to be the type of girl that's just going to give up and go to a bar or go to a massage shop or start walking down, you know, Bangla Road or Khao Road to make money that way. She just simply not. However, and again, there's always a however, on top of this money, she owes an additional 122,000 baht, which is in total 247,000 baht. She has been paying on this stupid truck that they bought, that the boyfriend slash husband got drunk and crashed, and that's really what killed the business more so than COVID, because they couldn't afford the repairs to it. They were driving the truck and they really shouldn't have even had it on the road. So at the end of the day, guys, this is where we're at, okay? They've had a fantastic relationship. She has been distant in the past month because of the fact she was so scared to go to jail. He did take some of your guys' advice and mine, and he did go and talk to a lawyer. He did go and talk to the police yet again, and they told him that no, she does have to turn herself in just so that they can sit and explain to her every single thing that she needs to do. There's all kinds of paperwork that she needs to pick up at the Ministry of Commerce, take that to the police station and show that yes, she is working towards fixing this debt problem that she has. So his fear again was, if he pays it once, is he going to have to pay it again? And as it turns out, yep, it's not just 125, it's 247,000. So it's an additional 122,000. Now, that being said, she has been using her money that she's earning from the hotel to pay on the debt for the truck. So she's been paying that continuously, and she has not asked him for the money for the truck. Is she going to ask him? Again, what should he do, guys? You know, I myself personally, before I heard the additional 122,000, I was like, man, just give her the 125, get it over with. You know, you've been with her for an entire year. That's got to be worth something. And I really don't believe that this girl is just going to up and leave him. It would make no sense. Honestly, guys, myself personally, I don't think it would make any sense. Where it now becomes a bit of a red flag for me, and you guys have used that term quite a bit in some of the comments, is that yes, there is the additional 122, and is she hiding anything else? Is there any other debt that he needs to know about? She swears up and down that there's not. This is every single thing. She has sat and talked to him endlessly for the last couple of days about everything. So I don't know, guys, I really don't. What should he do? Should he take and give her the 125 and cut back on how much money he's giving her? Should he just give her the 125 and not worry about it? Because again, he's not making a lot of money, guys. So that 125 is, you know, that's a substantial amount of money. He's going to have to probably work 2 or 3 months to make that kind of money, which I know in the Western world and in Europe, it's not a lot of money, but for guys that are here coding and stuff, trying to do freelance, trying to, you know, day trade and all of that crap, man, that's a substantial pile of money. Again, man, I can live 4 months on that. So yeah, he wants to know, what should he do? He really loves this girl, but by the same token, he understands that he can't save her, he can't make everything better for her, and she will never be able to repay that money to him making 12,000 baht a month, okay? Like, let's be honest about that, guys. She would have to take and save her salary for 2 full years. So that means her kids don't eat, her parents don't eat, nothing. She's never ever going to be able to pay that money back. That's why, guys, I've lived my life debt-free. I had a mortgage and that was it. That's the only debt I've ever had in my life. I've never had a car loan. I've never had any loan of any type. Yes, I have credit cards, but my credit cards always get paid off at the end of every single month. Even here, I use my credit card sometimes to book flights and stuff like this, and it gets paid off every single month. Once you miss a payment, you're pretty much, unless you are above middle class, let's call it. And man, I really don't know. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm torn, because again, like I said in the beginning, I would have just given her the money because I hate seeing people suffer because of money, because at the end of the day, it's only money and you can go make more. At least we can. The local people, girls like her, they don't have a lot of options, guys, okay? Like, she's past the age where she can go and get a different job. I mean, you need to understand that here in Thailand, a woman, once she's over 40 years old, it is extremely hard for her to get a job anywhere. A hotel, a hospital, even 7-Eleven. It's damn hard. So unless you've got a job and you kept that job for years, it's really hard. I know lots of girls that were working before COVID. They lost their jobs in different industries, and they can't get hired again because nobody wants older women. It's the same as guys coming here and wanting younger girls as their girlfriends or their play toys. Ageism and that really exists here, guys. So this poor girl is in deep trouble at the end of the day, and you know, she's never going to be able to pay the money back. So that's one thing that you guys need to factor into this when you're deciding what he should do. Can he go and find somebody else? Of course he can. He can find someone like that. But can he find someone like her? Someone that actually has a job, a real job, has never been in the industry ever in her life, and who treats him pretty damn well, you know? I don't know, guys. Again, he's asking for your help. I'm asking for your help. And I will say this much, guys. I love how you guys kept the comments so respectful. Even when you were bantering back and forth with each other in the comment section, you guys were incredibly fantastic that way. So I do thank you. So let's give this guy our advice. And I really don't know. I'm now completely on the fence. I'm pretty much going to go with whatever you guys decide at this point. If it was me personally, I would give her the money. I would probably give her the whole $227,000 or $247,000 that she needs, so that she doesn't have to worry ever again, and then hopefully be able to move on and have the dream relationship that it sounded like they had before this came up. So anyways, guys, listen, live your best life. And if living your best life means supporting someone or helping someone that's in need, make sure that they would do it for you. And if they would, do it for them. Until next time, guys, cheers.